Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good afternoon from London, England. Or should I say good morning? Is it good evening? Or should I say, in some cases, good night and rest well from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, yes, you guessed it, DLG Repping. You see the name there? That's short for Delhi London Gunner Space Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. So I'm going to be getting through a couple of football headlines today. Main one, Newcastle will be world power, according to Bruno Guimaraes, the new signing from Lyon. He believes that he signed for the club because he believes that they will become a world powerhouse. That's in his own personal opinion. I suppose he's not. Oh well, I suppose he's saying the right things, saying things that the fans want to hear. Mark Overmars, in other news, has left his role as technical director of Ajax, and he said that he's ashamed of his inappropriate behaviour. So I'm going to look into that, and then we'll go through today's gossip column. So let's start off with Newcastle United. I've always come to them. Right, written in yellow writing. That's the head title. Newcastle will be world power. That's according to Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes says he signed for Newcastle because he believes the club can one day win the Champions League and become a significant force in world football. The Brazil midfielder, who is 24, joined from Lyon for 35 million on the 30th of January. Guimaraes has also been linked with Arsenal, but says he is excited by Newcastle's potential following their Saudi Arabian-backed 305 million takeover. And this is his words here. This is a club that is going to be a big power in world football, he said. So Newcastle United fans, do you believe that you'll become a big powerhouse in world football? Be honest. I mean, it's easy to get excited, you know. You wanted this takeover to happen, and you wanted excited signings. And another question for you: will Bruno Guimaraes be an exciting signing for you guys in the next few coming up years to come? In the next couple of years to come, should I say? Leave it in the comment section below. And speaking of comment section, yeah, your views, your opinions, it all matters in my comment section below, especially DLG repping, promoting positive feedback. That's all that I want and demand. Smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah, as you do. Make sure you share this channel globally, virally as possible, yeah, especially to your friends and your relatives, yeah. And if they are watching for the first time, or you know someone who's watching for the first time, tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives. And please help me subscribe to the channel, yeah? Smash that subscribe button. Let's get some subscribe numbers going, man. I haven't seen any of you recently, so please help me to subscribe to the channel and keep it growing. And when you do subscribe, remember, I'll shout you out, yeah? To show you the love and appreciation. And I'll show you love and appreciation by being consistent as possible, yeah? So keep it going, yeah? Right, let's move on to Mark Overmars. Right. Because it's been reported early this morning that he left his role as a technical director of Ajax. And I'm going to read out the paragraph here. And I'm going to give you my own opinion on it to see what has gone wrong and why it went wrong for Mr. Overmars. Right, a shame Overmars leaves Ajax role. I'm just reading from the head title, written in yellow, by the way. That's on the BBC Interactive in England itself. Mark Overmars has left his role as Let me start again. Mark Overmars has left his role as Director of Football Affairs at Ajax after the Dutch club said he sent a series of inappropriate messages to several female colleagues. Oh dear, why would he do that? Is that what it is? Because if he has done that, then he's completely out of order and beyond out of order. That is technically sexual harassment. Several female colleagues, they could be married, have boyfriends, and a man of his caliber who played for clubs such as Arsenal and Barcelona behaving in an inappropriate way and continuously. Well, he knew that he had to leave or face the sack, if that is to be the truth. Anyway, reading on. An Ajax statement said the former Arsenal and Barcelona winger would leave with immediate effect. The 48-year-old had been in the role since 2012 and had recently signed a contract extension until June 26. Overmars said he was ashamed and that his behaviour was unacceptable. So yes, he's admitted that he's ashamed and his whole behaviour was completely unacceptable, if you ask me. And so he should be ashamed. And he knows it's unacceptable. He knows. And to think that I have been calling for someone like him to replace Edu as technical director. Now, I just don't know if we could take that risk, knowing that he now has a history of inappropriate behaviour towards female colleagues. And there are female staff within Arsenal Football Club. That will be a worry. And if he doesn't ever get to touch Arsenal, then it would be a shame for him. And himself, he's embarrassed himself. He's ashamed, and rightfully so. He should be ashamed. As an Arsenal fan, watching him play for us down the wing, I love the guy. I totally had love for the guy, especially his contribution in the year that we first won the Premier League title in '98. He scored 17 goals, especially the big one at Old Trafford against the Odds, where we never do well, but we won the game. The only goal of the game scored by him and a clean sheet. We divined the whole world that day, and that's because of his goal, and his whole performance was immense. A man and a match performance, hands down. Mark Overmars. And what does he do today? Later on in his career, his life, he goes on to be technical director of Ajax. He's done superbly well there. It's a shame it's ended the way it's ended. I think Mr. Overmars has got some serious thinking to do. Anyway, moving on to other stuff. The last bit of the recording. That's today's gossip column. Mail Online have written here about Mr. Declan Rice, because it says here West Ham United and England midfielder Declan Rice will be the subject of a summer transfer fight between Manchester United and Chelsea. Now, Declan Rice might have a decision to make at the end of the season, but I would assume that he will stay at West Ham until the end of next season. Then he makes his big decision. At the age of 23, he's still got a lot to give to West Ham United Football Club. I don't see him leaving anytime soon. West Ham are fighting for a Champions League position, and if they were to secure top 4 against the Odds, might I add, then he's got every reason to stay at West Ham United. Right, Sport here says Barcelona are hoping to conclude the transfers of Chelsea's Spain defender Cesar Azpilicueta and Denmark centre-back Andreas Christensen in a matter of days. Yes, for those of you that don't know, outside of England, in and around the west of Europe, like the transfer window in Spain is still open, and Chelsea could find themselves losing Azpilicueta and Andreas Christensen within a matter of days, possibly. It depends on how they both feel. You know, do they feel that they need a new challenge? Well, for Christensen, who's younger, at the age of 25, it might be a new challenge for him. But says her Azpilicueta at 32 at Barcelona. The possible return back to his native Spain is appealing for him. And to play for one of the biggest clubs in the world, that's appealing for him. I would keep an eye on this situation within the next matter of days. We just don't know what Cesar and Andreas Christensen feel about this. But we shall see. Lille president Oliver Latang says 22-year-old Netherlands defender Sven Botman, who was linked with a move to Newcastle in January, deserves to play for a club that can win the Champions League. Well, Bruno Guimaraes has come out and stated that Newcastle United can become a world powerhouse in football, basically winning the Champions League one day and, possibly winning the Premier League within the next couple of years or just after the next couple of years, because they are signing players here. They are going to be signing players in the summer as well. That squad's only going to get healthier and stronger. Mark my words. If you agree or not, you know where my comment section is. Let's have a chat. Representatives of former West Ham United, Manchester United and Manchester City striker Carlos Tevez are in talks with MLS side DC United. The 38-year-old Argentine has been a free agent since leaving Boca Juniors in July last year. This is a scripture written by the Athletic here. Wow. I suppose someone in the Athletic have got to get this accurately right. So Tevez has been without a club since last year July, to my understanding. Got to do a little bit more research here. Barcelona are lining up a move for 23-year-old Seville defender Jules Koundé. The France international is also a target for Chelsea, according to Sport here. Well, I'm sure going back to the previous transfer windows, especially the summer, he was supposed to have signed for Chelsea. Now, for whatever reason, that move did not happen. And obviously, that's left him upset. Come this summer, I expect him to become, I expect him to become a Chelsea player, if I'm being brutally honest. Or I expect him to definitely leave Seville. Whether you go Chelsea or end up staying in Spain and playing for Barcelona, then who knows? Only Jules Koundé will know. Let's read some more here. And I'm going to just, stroll through this a bit. Leeds United and England midfielder Calvin Phillips is pushing for a new contract. West Ham United offered $55 million for the 26-year-old in the January transfer window, but Phillips is happy to stay at Leeds if he gets a new deal. Well, he says if he gets a new deal, he's happy to stay. How much is that going to be in his weekly wages? And how much can West Ham offer him in his weekly wages? You never trust the word of footballers nowadays. They lie. They misbehave. And they definitely, some of them beat up their girlfriends. Mason Greenwood, I hope you're not listening. Only playing. IB Leipzig director Oliver Mintelav is confident 24-year-old French midfielder Christophe Nkunku will remain at the club despite interest from Liverpool and Arsenal. Tell you what, this is a talented midfield player. I think I'll be excited if we can get a player like that at that caliber. Quality is so exciting to watch from him. The way that he caresses the ball, controls the midfield, finds himself, the way that he picks up spaces between defences and midfield. That's the quality that we need in our midfield. To go with that guy, we will be a top class striker that can make a difference That's the type of player I want. France defender Laivine Kazawa, who is 29 by the way, was offered on loan by Lille by Paris Saint-Germain in the January transfer window. This is according to Le Parisien. Now, that could be the case because if he's not playing first team football, he's obviously going to grow frustrated by the week and by the number of days and the games and the weeks that goes by. So he's looking for a move just to get first team football, especially if he's got ambition to make the France squad for the next World Cup, which is this year, end of this year. All right, I'm going to read one more article here. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic is set to sign for another season at AC Milan. The 40-year-old Sweden striker has been linked to a move elsewhere, but technical director Paolo Maldini is confident he will sign a new contract with the Serie A club. This is coming from the Sun here. My word, he's still going. I mean, if he feels fit and healthy as ever, then he's entitled to enjoy playing football. And if he can get a new deal at AC Milan, then I wish him all the best. As long as he's producing the required expectations, such as goals and holding up the play and linking up with his teammates. As long as he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, then AC Milan shouldn't have a problem with him at all. Right, let's wrap this up and say thank you again. So, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thanks for listening, tuning in and watching, and saving the best to last, as I always say. Thank you so much for putting up with me. Anyway, I'll be back again hopefully later on or tomorrow. Until next time, take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves. Peace, love and bless again. Until the next available video, DLG repping, we'll talk again. Just make sure you smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? Make sure you leave your response, your messages in the comment section below, as I always do, promote positive feedback in this channel. Also, share this channel all over the globe for me, virally as possible, especially to your friends and relatives. And if any one of them are watching for the first time, tell them to share this channel all over amongst their friends and relatives. And subscribe to the channel by smashing that button left, right and center passionately. If you subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah, and I'll do my best, yeah, to produce as much content as possible, yeah. Until next time, DLG repping. Great to talk to you guys. Please just be nice.